What's up, everyone? Yeah, had some crazy basketball. Glad to be back though, doing some videos. We're kind of on a short grind for a little bit, right? Had to get a little easier to do. We've explained that before, but you also don't need a 40-minute video talking about two games, but to talk about the aftermath of them, you do, because those were some crazy games. Started off obviously with the Hornets and who'd they play? I already forgot now. Heat. Yeah, see, I keep forgetting that. Hornets, Heat, and that was a crazy way to start. I think it was the only one that went to overtime, too. Yeah, it was. Only playing game going to overtime this year. Started, obviously, pretty early with the LaMelo foul on Bam, or trip or whatever. I don't even know if they called it a foul. I wasn't watching at that time, but I did turn it on, like third quarter. But I did see the review and all that, and he got fined $60,000, I believe, today for it. Is what it is. I don't think it was a basketball play. I think, if anything, he should have got thrown out of that game. LaMelo, I don't think he should get thrown out of the next game, but it's just my personal thought. At the end of the day, I think it was a dirty play, though. I mean, you can't just trip someone, and I think if Bam was in, maybe the Heat pulled that game off, honestly. But the Heat still had a chance to win. They took a shot in the fourth quarter, Tyler Hero, to win the game. Buzzer beater missed. So. LaMelo played good, though, other than that. I mean, they missed a lot of threes. Who did they match up with? The Celtics, right? Yeah, that'll... Or no. They got to play on Friday. My bad. That was a win, and you got to win again. What's their nuts are matching up with them? Sixers. Sixers have the Celtics. We're going to talk more about those on Saturday, obviously, but I was trying to see where we were. But, yeah, definitely interesting, man. They did not disappoint. I kind of felt like... a little bit like March Madness, but with way better players. All players being good for that matter. But yeah, I mean, I love like the win and you're in type of feel. I mean, you get to see the best of the best when that happens. It's kind of like a game 7. But yeah, then Tuesday's night, I didn't watch much of the Suns and Trailblazers. I fell asleep on that game. I know the Trailblazers won. I think Denny Avdia had almost like 40, I think. He balled out, too. He hit the game winner for them as well, or an and one or something there, counting as a game winner. And, yeah, that was... I didn't see a lot of that game, but I thought the Suns were going to win, obviously. I think Jay took the Trailblazers, so... I don't know, though. It had to be a good game. Let us know if you guys watched that one. Sixers and Magic. Yeah, that was I didn't watch a lot of that one. I watched like the third quarter of that one too. But third and fourth. I think if the Sixers get Embiid back, man, they could do some damage. But I already think I read that he's not gonna be playing against the Celtics, so that's a bummer. But would have been a good series, I don't know if the Celtics would have had someone to stop him, but we'll see. We'll see. He might come back. It's the same stuff like the Luka and all that, Who knows, And Magic, I think, are flat. I think I think the Hornets are beating them personally tomorrow. But that's just my thought. I think, I don't know, though. I think the Magic have some good players that could that are just at a disadvantage of the Hornets. Like, I'm not sure who's going to be guarding Paolo or Franz, but other than that, I mean, the Hornets clear them, so. I think the winner of that plays, the Pistons, right? Yeah, winner of that plays Pistons. Can't believe the Pistons got the first seed in the East, man. I remember the days when they sucked. So I'm getting old. I remember, right after, I feel like it was right before Cade Cunningham, because obviously they had to use first pick on him, but I think even a little bit before that, they were bad too. Obviously they were kind of good with Chauncey Billups and then the Bad Boys team they had and all that, but I don't know. They never won anything, I don't believe. I think Jordan always beat them in this playoffs, or in the championship, or no playoffs. Yeah, Bulls and Pistons would be playoffs. Yeah, so. is what it is. I think Pistons could go far in the East. I think the East is very flat this year. I think it's easily one of your top 3 teams going. And then yesterday night was good too, though. I mean, I watched the whole game of that one. I could tell you a lot about that one. That was Warriors Clippers, and man, the Clippers are just. Yeah, I don't know what's up with them, man. Trading James Harden middle of the season, bad idea. I'm serious. That was just stupid. Obviously, Darius Garland's good, but I don't know. I thought it was kind of dumb. And then, what was the other one? Now they're giving up their pick to the OKC. OKC gets their pick. And I don't know. Like, they were winning that whole game, you know. They're home. But I think experience matters. Like, Warriors are just, they're champions, man. At the end of the day, Curry and Draymond have won championships together, and they just know how to play. And they have a good little sport cast around them. Like, if Porzingis is playing the way he played yesterday, the Warriors could go on a run too. Well, probably not though. I don't think they could beat the Thunder in round 1. But yeah, you never know. Never ever know. But yeah, I think playing's been a pretty good thing for the NBA. You know, I think it's gaining a little bit more viewers. Catch it popping off a little bit. Like, it's fun to watch. It's intense, and they've been close games. Like, even the Magic Sixers wasn't really crazy. You know, like, I think that was the biggest blowout. And it was only like 6 points, I think, or somewhere around there. So yeah, definitely. I think Friday's gonna be the same way. I could see both of those games being by like 2 to 3 points. Yeah, I kind of hope he does. I used to like not be a big fan of Curry, honestly, when LeBron was on the Cavs and they kept beating him. But I don't know, the older that Curry gets and like him just not slowing down, I'm starting to appreciate it a little bit more. You know, like that's crazy to be able to shoot that good at all the time. You know, like even on a bad day is better than a lot of people's good day in the NBA. So I don't know. And he's not that tall. He's like 6'2", I think. So. Yeah, and I don't know. He makes the game fun, you know. Someone that can just pull up from almost half court is just exciting, right? Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun basketball. I thought basketball's in an interesting time right now, anyways. In the first place, like with how good these guys are, and I feel like the ratings and all that are still like wishy-washy per se, you know. Like, I feel like a lot of people aren't tuned in with basketball, but at the same time people are. I feel like whenever I talk to someone, it's like a 50-50 mix if they watch the NBA or not, you know. Like, they'll say like, oh, I watch college but not the NBA, or it's like, oh yeah, I watch the NBA, I know this is going on, this and that. But I always feel like it's mixed, you know. I feel like whenever you ask like for football, it's like probably 90 or 10%, you know, like a lot of people. And then if you find like the one that says no, you're like, oh, okay. All right. But yeah, it's just kind of like stuff like that, you know. I feel like it's just a weird time, so it's good that like the intensity's ramping up in that type of situation, you know. Oh, for Saturday. Yeah, we're going to be watching a lot of those while we talk about the games, too, so that'll be kind of cool, right? We'll at least be watching the first game for sure. Or the Nuggets one, maybe. I'm not sure what time we're hanging out yet, but definitely Nuggets Timberwolves will be on around 3 o'clock. I know that. That'll be a fun one to watch together. Have to do a halt on our movies. Leave those off for a little bit. Is that, I don't know. That should be a good series. I think Timberwolves Nuggets easily could be generational, like 7 games, something like that, you know, where it's like Jokic hitting a game winner, Edwards doing one the night after, stuff like that, you know. I think that both those teams like match up pretty well against each other too, where like Gobert can guard Jokic, and then someone will guard Edwards. I'm not sure who, but I'm sure they got a defender on the Nuggets. But yeah, we're going to go into those more on Saturday. I was just saying, like, it would be cool to watch those while it's going on, you know? Or be doing our video while those are going on. Oh, yeah. Those gotta be soon, right? You know when? Couple weeks or something, yeah. I'm not sure exact, but I know they gotta be almost near the end, too. I know it's usually always during that and basketball. And then they end, like, hockey, I feel like ends, though, during, like, the summer, right? Yeah, so their playoffs are pretty long, too. They don't go past the summer, right? Their season starts quick, though. Doesn't it restart in, like, October or November? Or am I thinking maybe it's just preseason then or something? But I feel like they start up pretty quick. Same with, like, the NBA. They only get, like, 4 months off? They're done in June, then July, August, September, October, yeah. Right back October. Most of the like good ones obviously can get preseason and all that off. So, but your day in and day out guys are playing even in September. By that time, they're probably obviously got to stay in shape during that time, and sure they give themselves like a week to do what they want. But then the rest of it has to probably be like, oh, I got to keep my body in shape and all that. Continue to watch what you eat and stuff. But I'm sure like right when the season ends for like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, they kind of go a little crazy. That they know they can. They don't gotta have any, what is it? They don't have to play a game or something the next day. They can relax a little bit. Have that extra drink or something, you know? Extra cheeseburger or something. Yeah. I feel like NFL gets a lot of time off, honestly. Like, they, how many teams make the playoffs? 8? 7, right? 7 from both sides, so 14 of the 32 teams, so that's leaving you more than half of the teams are done by the end of December. They aren't playing football in January, so that means they've only played football for September, October, November, December. 4 months, and then they're off the rest of the whole year, making millions of dollars. I mean, obviously, some teams play towards February. If they're in the playoffs, they're good. They go to the Super Bowl and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, more than half of your teams are done by the end of December. And they Take forever to get back for the next year. It's crazy. Yeah, and baseball, obviously, and hockey. All of them. It's the shortest one out of all of them, I believe. And I know the arguments like, oh, well, they put their body on the line and all that, and like they could get injured at any point. But like, have you guys watched a hockey game? Like, those guys are getting drilled too, and they're playing like a shit ton of games. They play in like 3 or 4 in the same week. You know. I know they might have a little bit more pads on, and they can't like their whole game, obviously, of hockey isn't to hit. And, like, that is the whole sole purpose of football is to, like, hit the person with the ball. Like, you really could play a clean hockey game without hitting people, but are the fans going to enjoy it? Probably not. They want to see someone get at least rocked 1 or 2 times, but I don't know. I mean, it still has to hurt or, like, take a toll on your body skating almost every day. So, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see why they couldn't play, like, 2 games a week even, you know? Or just further the season. Keep making it longer than 18 games or 17 games. They still get a bye week too. And like that's the thing too. That one of the weeks they don't even work. They're all required 1 bye week each team. So I don't know. It's a fun sport. Obviously, it's my favorite, but can't get too hung up when my team doesn't lose. You know, because like they only play like 4 or 5 months. Like we just broke it down out of the whole year, and you're gonna let something 4 months out of the whole year determine if you're happy or sad. It's crazy or mad. Maybe happy would be a good thing. Like, obviously, like, hey, the Bills win Super Bowl. You could celebrate it all year if you really wanted. But the sad and mad part don't make too much sense. But I understand it, you know. Emotions get high. You love your team, stuff like that. But they don't even know who you are. At the end of the day, they have no idea who you are. So can't show them too much love. Unless you met the team and they know you personally now. Yeah, it's a weird. It is a little. I don't know. It's just a weird time for sports, but it's also like one of the best times. I feel like we're living obviously through a way better era than our parents did. You know, we're seeing a lot better athletes. Talent is like top chart. Like seriously, like it's nuts. I know like they had Jordan and stuff, but like I don't know. It seems like even like the role players are 10 times better nowadays. You know, like your 8th man off the bench is coming in and dropping like 10, 15 points. I don't feel like that happened a lot in like the 70s, 80s. So even like football though, like quarterbacks are running around and stuff like that. Didn't happen that much in the 70s and 60s, 80s. There was a couple of running backs or quarterbacks that ran around, but they weren't running like Josh, Lamar, like where you're like first ideas to run the ball. You know, quarterbacks were never designed to really like just run, to throw the ball. Your defensive guys are huge now. Like they're just jacked. I don't know. It's crazy. Like we actually are in like a world of like the top of the top athletes. I think right now. Like, not. I mean, obviously they'll keep getting better because like look at Wemby compared to like LeBron. You know, that's kind of like new generation against old generation. You know, like there's gonna be someone taller than Wemby in the NBA. You know, it's just how genetics and evolution works. So there's probably gonna be like an 8-foot guy soon. You know. They'll have to hire the rim or he's just gonna be. So, but yeah, definitely gotta enjoy it while it lasts, you know. It's a lot of good talent out there. yeah, I'm waiting for that one. So eventually it'll probably be like another year then. What ounces? Is there any other ones? A lot of shows sound like they're ready to make more money. Those are your top two. Nice. Those are just like the ones you're most excited for, though. Nice. Probably be another year, though, I would imagine, at least for Grey's Anatomy, right? Like you were saying. That's a little long, though. That was a pretty popular show, right? I haven't watched a lot on HBO in a while. Might cancel my subscription soon. I don't know. I like defer Welcome to Derry. I know they got a new season soon, so I might ride it out. But there's just nothing on there for me right now. cancel, renew, cancel, renew. I know. I used to do that a lot with Netflix, and then I just kind of gave up. But they do, some of those streaming sites do kind of like hog the money, you know. They definitely take every last penny and they just hit it. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, didn't I already pay you this month? It's like, nope, boom. Stupid automatic fees, charges. I hate those. Hate signing up for those. Money. Yeah. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Whatever show is making them the most, they'll continue to put out. And they'll up their prices. I remember when Netflix used to be like $10 a month. Might have been much cheaper than that, honestly. Might have been like $7, $8. I know my HBO is like $25 right now, and that's why I want to cancel it. I don't pay I don't pay for my Netflix, and then Paramount one is like a bundle, so I don't pay for that either with Hulu or something. Whatever one's like a bundle, Disney, Hulu or something, we have that one too. But I pay for HBO, and yeah, it's like $25 without ads. It's crazy. It's nuts. Just to watch TV that I barely watch, right? Just to have it. I hate this world. Sometimes. Not worth it. Might as well just keep paying on it. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna cancel any of them either, because there's like at least one show I like on each streaming device. Nah, but we have our playoff Saturday. I'm sure we'll have a little bit more information or other stuff that we talked about in that video too, right? Won't be just the playoffs, so not sure what, but we'll find something. Maybe something interesting will happen in the world in 2 days, like a UFO sighting or something. Yeah, you never know, right? Might just see a little. Maybe I'll see it on my way home and have a video of it, and we can just talk about it then. Show it in the video. That'd be dope. And you'll never hear from us again. They'll be like, oh shit, the CIA got Tim and Jay. Like, ah, man. We had a clear video of aliens. We're going to make millions on it. And then kind of go from there. I'm not sure what we'll have for Tuesday or Thursday yet. On streaming. And then talk about it the week after. Yeah, we'll probably do something like that. Never know. I think after Saturday's video, maybe we'll give a break on the NBA just until the series move on a little bit more, so it's not game by game. But right now, with it being just winning you're in, it kind of has to be like this right now. So, but yeah, maybe we'll let like the first 2 games go of the series, and then talk about those ones again. I don't know though. It'll be tough because we don't hang out every day, so to do that will be kind of tough. But we'll see what it looks like on Tuesday. I think Tuesday will be okay with letting fly by without basketball talk. And then Thursday maybe go back into it. And then Saturday we'll see what's going on then. Because I know Saturday we'll be watching some together. So. We'll see you guys on Saturday. You guys are psyched for our playoff first round talk. Should be fun. And you know what team we're rooting for. It's right down there. See you guys soon. Peace.